My personal view on Brexit is that it is all very unfortunate. I think we all share the same values, democracy, dignity, the rights of humans, and I think it's all very unnecessary. I think, from my own personal perspective, Brexit is a step back, unfortunately. But if it has to happen, we have to deal with it, and hopefully the government will deal with it with a deal, basically, and something that will not harm the UK economy, the people's relationship with the European Union, and my personal view of the UK as well. So.
Do you think that the EU is democratic, though? Because none of them are elected, and that's the big argument at the moment.
I think it's as democratic as it can be, possibly, because there's 27 states. It's a big institution, but there's nothing very much better than the EU. With all the criticism that is upon it, it provides a certain degree of collegiate certainty and security, as well as economic, relationships. So we can be as critical as the EU as we want to, but isolation is a worse alternative, I think.
Maybe, but do you think that the what's going on at the moment in the UK? Do you think that our Parliament is being democratic because the people voted already, and now they're kind of overturning it?
It's very difficult to orientate ourselves in what's happening in the UK Parliament. It is very complex, and I believe it is not something that is being done to harm the process. It is a very big step for the UK as well as for the European Union to one of their members to leave, and I hope they're doing all the best they can to secure something that's not harmful for anybody.
Yeah.
And I think the EU will need to reform after this. Definitely, it's not without criticism to the EU. I'm not that great of an admirer, but I think it is still one of the best democratic groups that we have.
Do you get any feeling of how people in the Czech Republic think about what's going on here?
Right after the 2016 referendum in the UK, we had a tendency of some populist parties to bring that Czechsit forward. But ever since then, seeing what's happened in the UK, I think it's actually had the opposite effect. It's actually united the Czechs against that kind of stand.
Really?
And I believe that we are pretty secure within the EU, and we want to stay. And the voices that are against that are minority voices of populist parties.
Really? So if you had a referendum, you think?
I believe if we had a referendum, first of all, I don't think we should have a referendum. I think there should be a debate and a democratic discussion about this. And referendums can be very devastating, as you know. So I don't think it's a question of a referendum.
Well, thank you for your views.